These outrageous passes. Venice, the best league that was it. Good shots on target. Four passes. Defensive work. They collect the connection of Sam Hill. Get themselves on board. They 6-0. This one, the captain.
Evans just off the mark with the time expiring. It will be Amy Conroy inbounding. Take it over the timeline. Alice McAfee. Herself some space, finds Karen Brown underneath. Can't go. More good defensive pressure, but a very good offensive rebound. Played with it through the foul. Jade Atkin sends the Paralympian to the stripe for two. And much how UEL were last season. A lot of the good coming through Conroy as Cardiff take their first time out of the contest. They're down 6-0. Tom Guntrip and Caroline Matthews, MBE, they need to talk things over. So just this breaking play gives us a great opportunity to introduce you to the game, introduce you to the season. It's the opening round of the Women's Premier League 2022-23 season. London Phoenix taking on the Cardiff Met Archers. Now, these two no strangers to each other. Of course, they met on the opening game of last season. That score that day, 60-36 in favour of the hosts, East London Phoenix. East London finished with a 4-4 record. They made it all the way to the final, beating Cardiff in the semi-final, only to fall at the final hurdle. Loughborough, they were unstoppable last year, and they won it here out Sportstock 64-73. Cardiff, they had a 3-5 season. That's good enough for a third-place berth. They actually fell in the bronze medal match to Worcester, 44-32 in a brilliant finals weekend last season. Lots of new and returning faces for both teams coming back for this season. And as we go through today's game, you will get more familiar with all of those and those changes, as both sides remain unchanged. Conroy off the mark with the first. She hits second from the line. 7 plays 0 here to the hosts. East London Phoenix got to get the inbound. Just a bit of a chuck there from Leah Evans, doing exactly what she needed to do. Found Ella Archer. Over the timeline with Jade Atkin, club captain. Atkin bended well. That's been picked off by McAfee. Pass intended for Sam Hill. And now it's Conroy. Tricky spin move to get away from Evans. Carrigill finds Wheeler inside. A little too strong. Carrigill with the offensive rebound. And Wheeler still not able to go. Sam Hill. Strong presence inside. Took the rebound, really snatched it away from the Phoenix offensive threat. For a moment there, it looked like Adele Atkin might have been open for Leah Evans. Then back inside. Not this time to be for Jade Atkin. Cardiff, as we saw a number of times with them last season, they're getting the opportunities, they're getting in the right areas. It's just not quite clicking for them. As 2 more to the Phoenix. Evans inbounds, gets it back from Atkin. She has a lane. She's going to drive that lane. Carrigill for company. Really good defense from Carrigill. Blocking off her immediate path to the basket. Has to work with it. 5 seconds to shoot. Drops it back to Archer. Skipped across to Atkin. Atkin runs out of time. It's a 24-second violation. And that is fantastic defense. Sophie Carrigill She was pivotal to that, initially preventing Evans getting to her spot. And then Cardiff just not able to get the shot away. As Wheeler banks the triple. Best three-point make of the season. Beth Wheeler. I mean, there's a reason she's an absolute fan favourite here at the Sports Dock. Here, three-point shot. Up there. As good as anyone. Does an amazing job keeping in bounds. Adele Atkin tries to send it inside to her sister Jade. Couldn't go. And a turnover. And Phoenix looking like running rampant once again. They're up 12-0 early in this first quarter. Curran Brown high off the backboard. Adding to this early lead. A very long way to go. Of course, Cardiff in need of buckets. Definitely, I think, need to score in bunches right now. Side to Sam Hill. Rolling away from the basket. Got the shot away. Ignore the buzzer. Two changes coming for East London next time by as Wheeler found her spot. Maybe too close. As Hill tries to send. Oh, does. Lovely pass to Evans. Half the length of the floor. Cardiff in a good spot. What can they do with it? We've got 3 minutes left in the first. Puts it up. Just off the mark. And changes coming for the hosts. Making their way off the floor, Carrigal and Brown checking in for the first time this season. Fee Tillman and Jodie Waite making her debut for the Phoenix. Beautiful pass inside to McAfee. Can't quite go. Straight away, you see Evans heading down the floor. Beth Wheeler was with it every push of the way. Atkin. Oh, finds Archer. Just a little too strong. Good rebound. Atkin to Atkin. And again, just a little too strong off the backboard, Jade Atkin. McAfee took it coast to coast. Couldn't get it to go on the first attempt. Puts it down on the second. 16 zip the lead. As Phoenix making a very positive start to this season. There's changes coming for Cardiff next time by Atkin, able to get where she wants to go. Can't finish that time. Does a great job keeping the ball alive. Only surprised Fee Tillman. Evans gets a handle on it. 6 seconds. A hopeful pass inside. And an offensive foul called on Sam Hill. And changes will be coming for the Archers. We're going to see Brooke Mottram and Katie Morrow checking into the game. Headed to the sidelines, Sam Hill and Adele Atkin. Amy Conroy finds Beth Wheeler. Wheeler deciding against the three-point shot this time. Goes inside. We've got no basket. A foul on 23. That's an offensive foul. The first foul conceded by the hosts today. Jodie Waite was for the blocking foul. The illegal screen. Over the timeline goes Leah Evans, Cardiff, with 1 minute left in the first. Still looking for their first basket. They've had good looks. They've got themselves in good positions from the elbow. It goes, Leah Evans. Opens the account on the year. Beth Wheeler driving into the paint. Finds Conroy. Hand in her face. A little too strong. We have a travel call. Now, a travel, you are not allowed more than 2 pushes without a dribble. And well, clearly, adjudged to have had more than 2 pushes without a dribble. They weren't significant, they weren't meaningful particularly. But a travel is a travel. 29.7 left in the first. Wheeler sends it inside to McAfee. Gets the shot up. Doesn't go. Length of the floor. Evans was the intended recipient. It's been picked up by Wheeler. Heading the other way. Beth Wheeler looking for that final shot. Gets it from the mid-range for 2. And at the end of 1, East London Phoenix 18, Cardiff have 2.
You all right?
Yeah, like that.
A very warm welcome back into the UEL Sports Dock after the end of the first period. The East London Phoenix are up 18-2 over the Cardiff Met Archers. Brilliant scoring display. 16-0 run from the hosts. Visitors finally got their opening basket in the final minute of the period. Lovely make from the elbow from Leah Evans, and we are back underway. 10 minutes of this first half remaining in the opening fixture of the Women's Premier League 22-23 here at the British Chair. Basketball doesn't go for the Phoenix. Cardiff taking it over the timeline with Atkin. Finds Evans going back from the elbow. A little too strong that time. Nothing but net the first time. Conroy in transition. Atkin trying to get on terms. Never likely to happen. Once Amy Conroy gets going in transition, it is a long day for opposition defenders. Good bit of ball retention there from Archer. Had Carrigill all over her. Morrow loses possession. McAfee, as she often is. Oh, menace in the lane. Really versatile defender for this team. Gets the shot up. Can't quite get it away. Morrow and Carrigill. That's a little battle to keep out for. Cardiff number 11 and East London Phoenix number 55. As Evans over the timeline. 8:30 to go in this second period of play. Ray Levy into the game, as is Jude Hamer for the first time this year for the Phoenix. Of course, Hamer playing her Premier League action for the champions Loughborough Lightning. Last season, Loughborough taking on Worcester to this one. That game slated tip time of 5 p.m. There's a really good battle there from Jade Atkin, winning the ball. Sent forward to Archer. Again, closed off. Really good defending from East London. Not allowing Cardiff to get where they want to be. Slowing the ball movement massively. As Atkin gets it to go. Jade Atkin, the captain. At the buzzer. As East London have taken time out, so will we.
You alright?
Yeah.
Got a tickle in your throat, you can't
Sick
breathe.
of you. I was fine throughout. The hour of, well, half an hour or 3. Yeah.
Very warm welcome back in to the UEL Sports Doc opening fixture of the British Wheelchair Basketball Women's Premier League season. Phoenix are up 20-4 over the Cardiff Met Archers. Goes inside to Freya Levy. Dishes out to Hamer. Off the mark right there from the GB International. Evans bring it over for Cardiff. Mottram. Down low. Brilliant take. But a held ball. Jude Hamer. Doing her work on both ends of the floor right now. That was a really good reception by Ella Archer initially. Has been tipped. Remains Cardiff ball. They've got 3 seconds to work with it. Looking near side. Go back to Mottram. Gets the shot up. Into the hands of McAfee. As Conroy is out and free. Can't get it to go. Hamer also can't finish on the first attempt. Need to be careful, Cardiff, that they don't foul. That's really good defense. Turns it over. Jade Atkin sends it the length of the floor to Evans. That would have been a great finish underneath. Didn't get it to go that time. Conroy. Challenged by Evans, sends it to Hamer. Inside, beautiful passing play. Finished off by Sophie Carrigill. And the lead grows once more. 22 plays 4. Evans finds Mottram. Atkin trying to be a little tricky in her movement, trying to get Hamer in one way, then going the other. As it happens, it was an 8-second violation. Taking too long to get it over half court. So Freya Levy to inbound. A multi-sport star. In addition to playing basketball, Levy also a rugby player and pundit. And scorer, as that one goes. Also a GB international ice hockey player as well. About as busy a human being as you'd like to meet is Katie Morrow. Takes it underneath, gets the shot away. Doesn't quite go. Atkin, though, with the offensive rebound. Puts it up. Doesn't get the second bite opportunity. And Phoenix end down court. That's a lovely pass. A lovely finish as well. Jude Hamer on the assist. Sophie Carrigill. 3 changes coming for Cardiff. We're going to see Beth Wheeler into the contest once more with Emily Branthwaite and the new signing, BB Steele. The new signing for this season, very big acquisition for East London, as they've taken a very, very good core and look to expand it for this new season. Change coming next time by for Cardiff. More on that when it happens, as Evans looking for the opportunity. Shots up, shots down. Great finish. Brooke Mottram from the top of the key. What can Beth Wheeler do? Goes underneath. Hamer can't finish. Comfortable rebound, Atkin. Switched over to Evans. 4:20 left in the first. Half of action here in the opening game of the fixture. Beautiful pass, baseline. Jay goes. Katie Morrow, and that's more like it from Cardiff. Throughout that first period, they had the opportunities, they had the looks. They just weren't going for them. Now they're starting to find their rhythm a little bit more. BB Steele underneath to Hamer. Hamer fouled on the shot. She's headed to line. Right, one more. Change coming for Cardiff. And in fact, Cardiff taking time. They're going to talk things over. So if the players and coaches taking a quick break, we will too. We'll be right back. East London Phoenix lead at 28-8 over the Cardiff Met Archers.
Then breathe from go for was the hand signal because you said something that didn't make sense. Yeah. I didn't notice it, and then you went like this, and I was like, you said like game and fixture.
Game in the fixture. Yeah.
It was only because you went like this. I was, what?
I assume that we're all getting up.
I don't know whether I've got the hand signal with the corridors at the same point. I was starting to get frustrated, but the stream wasn't like. Oh no, they just in the moment.
Welcome back in. UEL Sports Doc here for the opening round of the Women's Premier League season. Phoenix up 28-8 over Cardiff. Jude Hamer at the stripe. Change for Cardiff, checking into the game for the first time. North Wales, Abergele's own Rebecca Ganley into the contest. Now playing her trade amongst other teams for the Cardiff Met Archers, and she's in possession right now. Ganley tries to send it. They've got to get over the time then. They've got to move quick. They do just in time. Katie Morrow inside. Beautiful pass. Good drive. Brooke Mottram thought she was fouled. Looked like there was contact. Jude Hamer gathers in the pass. Brilliantly done. Not too sure how aware she was of the pass coming her way. Wasn't able to get the finish. As Ganley gives inside to Evans. Can't finish. Morrow with the rebound. 10 seconds to shoot it. Cardiff taking their time. They've not been shy in taking time over their shots. Gets a spot. Can't go, and that's been pulled in by DB Steele. Hamer driving down the right flank. Oh, finds Beth Wheeler. Wheeler with a lane to the basket. And she's always going to punish you. You give her that kind of run. 30 up for the Phoenix. As we're going to see Fee Tillman checking into the contest next time as Branthwaite. Over the timeline to Wheeler. Into the open is Steele. Little too strong. And it's Hamer once more. Foul on the play. There's a foul on the floor. Basket does not go. Foul called on Leah Evans for the hold as Fee Tillman checks in. Taking a break will be Freya Levy. Well-deserved break as one of the busiest athletes I think I've ever come across in my life. Again, another interesting one to watch out for. A little battle there between Hamer and Evans. Trying to establish position on the block. As Beth Wheeler sends it underneath to Hamer. Hamer fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be second personal on Evans. In the act of shooting, Hamer headed to the stripe to shoot two. First, a little too strong from Hamer. Once again, joined Phoenix from that all-conquering Loughborough Lightning team as Wheeler pulls down the offensive rebound. We've got a 3-second call. To the delight of the Cardiff bench. 30 plays 8, 1:57 left in the first half. Over the timeline goes Brooke Mottram. Finds Katie Morrow. Morrow trying to find space. Already hit from there once before. Likes that mid-range baseline J. Working for Cardiff. Chipping away. 30 plays 10. It's Fee Tillman preventing Evans getting back on defense as Wheeler inside. Can't go. Good rebound. That was halfway down from DB Steele. Evans has Ganley ahead of her. Steele and Ganley. And Steele's presence did just enough. And it will be Phoenix ball. 1 minute left in the first half of action. East London Phoenix made a great start to this contest. 30 plays 10. A lot of basketball yet to be played as Steele not able to get that one to go. Branthwaite, though, pulls down that pass. Not able to keep it in bounds. Ganley inbounds to Evans. Morrow. Off the mark on that attempt. Final 30 seconds of the opening period of play. And they seal the corners. 8-second violation. Great work that time by Cardiff. So it will be Cardiff ball. Final 21.4 seconds of the half. And got 14 on the shot clock. So East London more than likely will have some time to work with as Ganley in the corner. Tries to send it to the top. She finds Mottram. Not aware of how little time they had remaining. 5.7 seconds. They turn it over with the shot clock violation. 30 plays 10. V. Tillman to inbound the ball. Jude Hamer launches to Beth Wheeler. Wheeler with 1 second to shoot, puts up the prayer. It's off the mark. And at the end of the first half, the East London Phoenix lead it at home 30-10 over the Cardiff Met Archers. We'll be back in about 10 minutes' time for a little wrap-up of the first half and a look forward to the second. Thank you again for joining us here on the opening day of British Wheelchair Basketball Women's Premier League 2022-23. It's the opening round. We're live in London, where the East London Phoenix, they're up 30-10 of the Cardiff Met Archers. We're back in a couple of minutes' time.
Wonderful work. Feel free to just leave it on some half time. On the logo or the score or something. Or in the band. Hey. Sorry about that. Thank you. Good working. Yeah, it's going now. I know. Know what? I think maybe it's timed out. Oh, okay. Have the band played? I missed it.
What happened to the tripod?
I thought it might happen. Why I got rid of.
Yeah.
It was following. It was following the game. It's only going one way, and it's not. I thought when we've used it a few times, it was following. But you went to that was the first thing we did last week, and I won because of the way that it doesn't. I know depending on the system, the automates. Some of them track the ball, some of them track like people on the ball.
Yeah.
So I wonder whether just
Knows what's going on.
it just isn't. It doesn't quite understand, or he doesn't interpret the people in quite the same way because they're in pairs. Might be completely making it up.
Right. Sounds alright. Sounds reasonable.
Sounds plausible. So annoying, but we use pro things anyway. But it was one of our efforts from last year to try and see whether it simplified the process.
Did it?
No.
You're right to go back at 11.
Yeah. Well, if everyone's not there, but
Yeah.
back on it.
Ever.
I will be. I'm not paying attention for something.
Welcome back in to the UEL Sports Doc. It is the opening round of the British Wheelchair Basketball Women's Premier League. We are half-time, halfway through our opening season action. The UEL Phoenix, they're taking on the Cardiff Met Archers. And it's been a very positive first half for the hosts. They are up 30-10. Beth Wheeler and Amy Conroy doing plenty of damage. But they didn't do it alone. Of course, Jude Hamer, new signing for this season, coming from Loughborough. So getting in amongst the points. And just really solid team basketball on both ends of the floor. Cardiff Met Archers struggling to convert their opportunities. They are getting the looks. They're getting in the spots where they want to be. Getting shots away. But they haven't been falling with regularity. But there's many a suspicious person in basketball. Change your halves, change your fortunes. Shooting at a different basket. We will see how the fortunes of these two teams are affected in this second half. Now, like I said, opening the broadcast, apologies for some of the difficulties that we had at the start. They seem to be, hopefully, in the past tense. And we're going to be able to bring you the rest of this game uninterrupted. Staying forward, a brilliant season of action. Last year was the debut of this league, and it was a brilliant advert for wheelchair basketball and for the women's game. And that is exactly what the new East London Phoenix head coach said to me before the game, Adi Orgbemi, saying that this is a great showcase for the women's game. Today's matchup, this league, this season. Whereas Cardiff's Tom Guntrip, he's thinking about their future. He's got a very young roster, very young team, packed full of talent for this season, for next season, and into the future. Hopefully, a number of the players on this floor will be the backbone of the British Paralympic effort for the years to come. So both sides have returned to the timeline, to the sidelines. And we're going to take 1 minute before coming back with all the live action. Don't go anywhere. UEL Phoenix, Cardiff, second half, coming up next.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all
Like today.
yeah. That's why I just thought.
Remember that line?
Like the referee tops. Same colour as that.
Those the new Barcelona ones.
Every so often, referees seem to get a line bring up a.
The ref tops. Amongst the most ugly things I've ever seen in my life. And I remember the folding jerseys like.
Who won WBWPL? Yeah.
Don't know because Facebook this Nations London Lions with the Loughborough graphic. That's the I'm not entirely sure.
Bro.
Ready to go?
Yeah.
Very warm welcome back inside the UEL Sports Doc. We are about to get back underway. Beth Wheeler inbounding to Jude Hamer. Second half action is underway. Wheeler from three. Can't get it to go this time. Has sunk the first triple of the season in that first period where, I mean, Phoenix, they really lit it up. Cardiff have come massively back into this contest. And again, with just under 20 minutes of play left, really is anybody's game. Evans looking to drive in. Kicks out to the captain, Atkin. Starters back on the floor for both teams. In fact, that's not true. The starters are back on the floor for Cardiff. but not for the Phoenix as Hamer gets it to go. Got all the space she wanted in the paint and sinks it with ease. 2 more. Phoenix open the second half account. 32 plays 10. Evans. And tricky in the corner. 2 seconds to shoot. Puts up the prayer. Can't go into the hands of Hamer. And Hamer finds McAfee. McAfee all alone in transition. Makes no mistake. Lovely finish. That's where Phoenix really hit teams last season and have continued that this year. Very, very good in transition. As Evans gets to her spot, makes them pay for a little bit of lax defending. Uncharacteristic for the Phoenix. Really good finish, though. Leah Evans. Very decorated athlete, the Paralympian. Beth Wheeler, the sharpshooter, gets it to go. Guarded in the mid-range. Doesn't faze Beth Wheeler. Over half court goes Evans. Beautiful pass underneath. Can't go. Ella Archer. Get another multi-sport athlete. Jade Atkin puts it away on the second attempt. Won bronze for England at the Commonwealth Games this season. This summer, Jade Atkin. Another good finish. Beth Wheeler just taking it direct. Again, that's been the difference between these two teams so far. Phoenix have been really able to get exactly where they want to go. Whereas Cardiff, they've been made to work for it a lot more. That rolling away shot from the mid-range. Can't go. Hamer has Wheeler ahead of her. Wheeler not alive to it. And Evans the other way has the block alongside her. Puts it down. Really good finish. Leah Evans. And you saw the work Atkin did as well. Keeping Carrigill out of the play. Really important, the positioning of your supporting players. 38 plays 16. Went for a little swipe there, Katie Morrow on Wheeler. Wheeler to the elbow. Can't go. Atkin sends it to Evans. Not able to send it on to Morrow. Morrow, I think, would have had a really hard time had a pass come her way. Foul called on Carrigill. So first team foul, first personal foul. So Cardiff. 6:07 left in the third. As that's going to stay with Cardiff ball. Last touch, Beth Wheeler, 7 seconds on the shot clock. So nobody allowed into the paint on the offensive end until the inbounder has the ball. 3 to shoot, puts up the shot. Under pressure, couldn't go. And it's going to be Phoenix ball taking it the other way. 38 plays 16. McAfee driving down this right wing. Oh, cutting through. That's a lovely bit of movement. Rejected. Gets her own board. Hamer from right underneath. A tough angle. Gets it to go. 40 up for the Phoenix. Plays 16. Evans to the top. Atkin Pulls in. That pass wasn't exactly on line. The shot just off the mark. It looked like it was halfway down. As Wheeler will take in this pass this time from Hamer. Gets to her spot. Great finish from Beth Wheeler. On the assist, Jude Hamer. And changes must come for Cardiff. It looked like a positive start to the second half for Cardiff. Once again, Phoenix seemingly can't miss right now, as Atkin not able to catch up to that pass from Ella Archer. And 3 changes coming. In fact, they're about to take time out once again, Cardiff. As the players take a break, so will we. Back in a moment. Phoenix up 42-16 over the Cardiff Met Archers.
Where did you start doing the games when you first did it? Where did you start doing the games when you first?
In a sports hall in Cambridge. Time I did. He headset and dictaphone. And it was Cambridge Cats Men versus Barking Abbey second. B4.
A warm welcome back into the UEL Sports Doc. Changes for Cardiff as they need to make a significant change right now. Under 15 minutes left in the contest. They are down 42-16. Beth Wheeler just adding to that. 44-16 the score. Here Evans. Looking to be aggressive, be direct. As Carrigill for company. Carrigill can't keep it in bounds, but again, really good pressure, good battling. Manchester Revolution's commentator, Kaz Bullock, aka Kazzy B, was commentating Carrigill yesterday. More on that in a moment, as that's a beautiful pass inside. Can't get it to go at the buzzer. Sam Hill, but it will stay Cardiff ball. Just complimenting Carrigill's game. Real solid defender. And a brilliant win for the Revolutions over Glasgow. 89-33 yesterday. That shot, a little too strong from Jade Atkin. And a shout out of appreciation to Kazzy B up in Manchester. Commentators sticking together as that's a beautiful pass from White to McAfee for the finish right in front. Alice McAfee currently trying to be hemmed in as Neve Watson, we see here in the contest for the first time. Evans over the timeline with time to spare. A little 1-2 with Adele Atkin. Jade Atkin, that is. Finds Evans at the stripe. Can't go. Hamer pulls down the board. And a brilliant presence inside, Jude Hamer. Change of pace, was driving through, wanted to slow things down. Gives it to Wheeler. Wheeler. A little too strong that time. And Evans has the lane, has the finish. Under a little pressure there from Jodie Waite. Made absolutely no mistakes. 46 plays 18 now. Again, as a reminder, last time, well, the opening game of the season between these two last year ended East London Phoenix 60, Cardiff 36. Sorry, Cardiff. Cardiff 36. We'll see. This one transpires. Cardiff, of course, took a win away from East London Phoenix last year over in Cardiff. As we've had a change, DB Steele checking into the contest. Beth Wheeler sitting down. Evans fouled in the act of shooting, headed to the stripe to shoot 2. I think Jude Hamer with the foul, certainly arguing it. It was indeed Jude Hamer, her first personal foul. Second team foul. It sends Leah Evans to the charity stripe for 2. First is good. It's the inner announcer being reminded of their obligations. Two of 2 at the stripe. Leah Evans chipping away at that deficit. 46 plays 20. Again, no basketball game is ever over until it is over. Plenty of time left. Cardiff do need to get a couple of stops. As Hamer, wide open, beautiful pass to Waite. Waite gets it to go off the glass. Lovely finish from the Ireland senior international. Played through all the youth levels. As we have a lay down, no basket. We did have a 3 in the key. Still waiting to get the player righted, Neve Watson. Was helped up there by Jade Atkin. They roomed together at the under-25 Worlds in Thailand and have been very close ever since. That's a nice pass out to DB Steele. Under her face, brilliant bit of defense by Cardiff. Was Sam Hill, the new signing, putting the pressure on, and Evans, another lovely finish. Took away most of the opportunity for her to get blocked as well. Starting her shot from a very low angle. Good stuff as Carrigill taking it all the way. Carrigill denied. Touch on that from Hamer. They get it over the timeline just in time. They have options, Cardiff. Atkin finds Evans. Evans. That's much more like it from Cardiff. Drops 2 more. 48 plays 24. Cardiff's finishing the quarter strong. It's Carrigill. It's just been swatted away by Atkin. 10 seconds, a battle back. That was struck by Atkin. Hill turns it over. Evans. 2 to shoot. Gets the shot away just in time, but doesn't get enough on it. And at the end of 3 quarters, the East London Phoenix lead it 48-24 over Cardiff. But a brilliant fight back. That final spell of the third. What more will we see in the fourth? Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Phoenix up 48-24 over Cardiff.
I was still keep the zoom. It was just when you do go closer, just want to bring the image down a little bit, so because it cuts off the bottom. Like this. It just depends on when. If you do go closer, you just lose the bottom segment of the image. Yeah. So you can definitely zoom in. It's only like like that. Then you can. That's how you can. Imagine it's like that.
A warm welcome back in to the UEL Sports Dock, home of the East London Phoenix. They are up 48-24 over Cardiff on this opening game from the British Wheelchair Basketball Women's Premier League 22-23 season. Second season for one of the Premier Leagues in the world. Couldn't go. Sam Hill and Wheeler back on the floor for East London. Strong bit of defence there by Carrigill, or a strong block, should I say, from Carrigill. As Branthwaite can't get it to go, but headed to the stripe to shoot two. I think Evans adjudged to have fouled. We'll get confirmation. It is Leah Evans. I make that Evans' third personal foul. It is. As Branthwaite sinks the first. A Cumbrian native. Second rims out. Now, I was talking to Dad before the game, and the amount of travel that these players put in is quite tremendous. The amount of, that's an offensive foul. Called on Neve Watson. So, turnover, of course, East London with the opportunity to take it the other way. The travel involved for these athletes, it is not easy at all throughout the season. For a player like Branthwaite, who has a real future in this sport, she dedicates all her sporting time to wheelchair basketball. You got the likes of Ella Archer and Freya Levy, multi-sport athletes, the rugby, ice hockey, all sorts. Very, very busy athletes. Playing at a very, very high level. Beth Wheeler can't get it to go. Jade Atkin, the captain, sends it the length of the floor to Evans. Evans makes no mistake in the paint. And this is the Cardiff that we were hoping for a little earlier in the contest. What we expected, really. They've got to keep chipping away. It's a long 8-game season. Who knows how important points are going to be as we go along, as Beth Wheeler stinks it from the mid-range. Such a fantastic shot of Beth Wheeler, just looks almost effortless as Evans tried to go for the no-look pass over her shoulder. Good hustle on the other end, though, from Adele Atkin to retain possession, or regain possession, should I say. As Conroy, no-nonsense approach. Little Duke took it to the hoop. Two more, 53 plays 26. Just as Cardiff trying to eke their way back into things, Phoenix just turn it on a little bit more. Pass underneath, well, that's been picked off though by Carrigill. And a real solid defensive presence. Presence from a Phoenix point of view, menace from an Archer's point of view. Curran Brown finds Conroy. Conroy, two hands in her face. Just off the mark, but Brown. Great work getting underneath. Branthwaite just short rims it. Evans taking it the other way. Lovely pass inside to Hill, just off the mark. Out of bounds. 6:31 to play. Timeout taken by Cardiff. You know what I'm going to say. They're taking a break. So will we. Back in a moment. Phoenix up 53-26 over the Cardiff Met Archers.
You might be able to. You could just set the zoom on a certain distance and then just make it easier so you don't have to keep going in and out. Could maybe could choose it if you could keep the zoom a certain one so you just keep it. It might make it easier for you, then you don't have to keep going in and out. Maybe. Is it that why that?
Welcome back in to the UEL Sports Doc. Just shout out to the band that we had in arena. Unfortunately, you at home not able to hear it and enjoy it, but bad blessings. We're here entertaining the crowd here at the UEL Sports Doc. If you're a fan of the game but not able to make it to a game yet, would highly, highly recommend it. Brilliant atmosphere and some really brilliant elite sport. That's Brooke Mottram, righted in her chair with help from Jude Hamer. Really feeling that on her kneecap, just landing really, really hard. And that's Wheeler and Conroy. Conroy looking to go inside. Beautiful pass underneath to Beth Wheeler. Found her position. And yet more points for Beth Wheeler. One of the real stars of this Phoenix team. A star-studded team in a star-studded league. Evans finds Atkin. Atkin expanding her range just a little bit. Couldn't get it to go that time as Carrigill. Driving through the middle. Nobody's about to stop her. Branthwaite on the make. Beautiful finish. The on-ball pressure did eventually arrive. Branthwaite was ahead of the plate for a great finish. Triples on the way. Triples good. Banked home. Leah Evans. First three-point attempt and make from Cardiff on the season. Makes it 57-29. 5:06 to go in the contest. Carrigill. Lovely finish. Underneath. Attacking from the left block. 3 changes coming for the Phoenix next time by. No changes looking imminent for Cardiff right now. Evans. Underneath to Jade Atkin. Beautiful finish. Took it in stride. And finishing from the block. And again, really good positioning to open up the lane for Conroy. Conroy taking it direct. Beautiful basketball from Conroy. It's one of the joys of wheelchair basketball, the way that players work so hard to generate space for their teammates. 4 changes coming for Phoenix next time. Long 2, halfway down, rims out for Evans of Cardiff. 61 plays 31. Beth Wheeler. A little too strong on that attempt. That rebound by Libby Phillips. Very young athlete, Libby Phillips. Star wheelchair sprinter. She was a little younger, now dedicated much more to her basketball. Tremendous young talent. in this Cardiff team. Oh, it's a lovely pass. And Beth Wheeler on the second attempt. Buzzer goes. An erroneous buzzer. And a timeout will be taken. Cardiff taking their final timeout. And that will give them opportunities to make some changes. Now, for the people, UEL fans, I suppose it's going to apply to you a little bit more, but here at the Sports Dock coming up is the After Dark Festival. It is hosted by the University of East London and is working in collaboration with East London Sport and the East London Phoenix. It is a free festival of light, art and movement, and it's being held here at the UEL Docklands campus on Wednesday, the 8th of February, 5 till 8:30. Expect lots of fun with many different light shows, performances and interactive workshops. It is for everyone, including students, the community and families. There'll be food and drinks and also inclusive sports activities for you to take part in. Did you like seeing what's on show here right now? You think you're the next Beth Wheeler? Well, come check it out. Come try a little bit of wheelchair basketball. That is at the After Dark Festival, hosted at the UEL Sports Dock, Wednesday, 8th of February, 5 p.m. till 8:30 p.m. Just a reminder, it is a free festival of light, art and movement. We've got 3:13 left to go in the opening round, opening game of the Women's Premier League. British Wheelchair Basketball 2022-23 season. Wholesale change for UEL, with the exception of Wheeler. Changes also coming for Cardiff. Rebecca Ganley back on the floor, former Arius High School student and the current Senior Conway Sportswoman of the Year award winner, and doing North Wales sport proud. Now playing her trade for Cardiff as Leah Evans finds Ganley. Ganley fouled in the act of shooting. So she's headed to the stripe to shoot two. It's going to be a foul called on Alice McAfee, just waiting for the referee signal. There it is. So 2 shots to Ganley. Out of that Wales 3-on-3 Commonwealth squad. Alongside the other one of the other real youngsters in this side, Libby Phillips, also in that Commonwealth squad. First is good, 63 plays 31. Just off the mark with the second. For Abigail's finest, taking it over the timeline, Jude Hamer. Hamer under pressure from Phillips. Yes, that pass away to Beth Wheeler. She shoots, she scores. That's it. It's that simple. Beth Wheeler. She looks at the basket and it's a make right now. Beautiful finish. 65 plays 31. Ganley sends it underneath to Libby Phillips. Couldn't gather it as clean as she'd like, Phillips. Ganley, a little bit of the overhead prayer shot, can't go. Wheeler, driving, central, finds Hamer. Hamer gets it to go. Lovely finish. Flat shot, not heaps of arc on it. Did what it needed to do. Evans just over the timeline, avoiding the backcourt. Foul called. Beth Wheeler picking up her first personal. Timeout has been taken by the East London Phoenix. And if the players taking a break, so woo. Back in just a moment. Phoenix up 67-31 over the Cardiff Met Archers.
Like your festival.
I heard wonderful stuff. We'll probably get told off, but right now,
Humble thing, so that's why.
not gonna blame you. The general communication around these is great. Get away with it. I say, oh, no, no.
A warm welcome back into the UEL Sports Dock. East London Phoenix up 67-31 over the Cardiff Met Archers. 1:49 left to play. Differential could end up being really pivotal at the end of the season. You never know how it's going to pan out. So it's important to rack up as many points and baskets as you can. Cardiff unable to score that time. Jude Hamer taking over the timeline just in time. Has Tillman setting the screen ahead of her. Foul called on Ganley. No, 2 shots coming up for Jude Hamer. No good on the first. And the second just off the mark from Hamer. Ganley taking it over the timeline for Cardiff. Moving it ahead to Evans. Evans, lovely pass to the block. No good that time though. Katie Morrow. 2016 Paralympian. Morrow not able with the make. McAfee taking it the other way. Adding to this East London lead. 69 plays 31. Final minute of our opening contest on the season. As Ganley trying to send it round the back of Ella Archer. And wheelchair basketball players, they can receive some, frankly, loopy passes. Wasn't to be that time as Hamer dancing her way to the spot that she's looking for. Somewhere between a and a shot there. In the end, a foul conceded by the Paralympian Moreau. So another opportunity for Phoenix. 15.6 seconds left. Play the full 40. Spray Levy gets herself inside. Beautiful pass. Lovely finish. Jodie Waite. 3 seconds to shoot it. And Cardiff are just going to dribble out, as that is a big win to open the season. East London Phoenix taking it at home 71-31 over the Cardiff Met Archers on the opening contest in this, the British Wheelchair Basketball Women's Premier League 2023 opening round. A couple of real stars of today's game, of course. Amy Conroy in that first period really got things rolling for the East London Phoenix. But for me, I think Beth Wheeler really must come out with a lot of credit. Fortunately, don't have the live stats, so I can't say exactly how many points she did score. But my goodness, it looked at times where she merely looked at the basket. Her ball was about to go through it. She was absolutely electric. Cardiff, of course, led on the floor by Leah Evans, Paralympian, did a lot of work, both trying to facilitate for her teammates, as well as in finishing. And Jade Atkin, the captain, battled the full 40. So a brilliant opening start to the season. Cardiff fans, your next encounter, you are going to host Worcester on the 18th of February. And East London Phoenix, you are hosting Loughborough on the 5th. That is where your next games are. And if you're looking for more wheelchair action, coming up at 5 o'clock is Loughborough Lightning hosting Worcester Wolves. Both sides opening their accounts for the season. Thank you very much for joining us from the East London Sports Dock. It is finished. East London Phoenix 71, Cardiff Met Archers 31.